one day I was in the kitchen with my friend, and literally something popped in my head, and it was maso mana, maso mana. And I didn't know what it meant, but like I don't speak other languages. Like, you know, I have a little bit of Spanish, but not really. Like, it just popped in my head, so I looked it up, and it's the Japanese word for well. So in English, it means well. Um, and then mana means power, prestige, specifically a form of supernatural energy in Polynesian religion that inheres in things or people. And then in Spanish, mania is a dexterity female noun, which obviously, tells me like feminine side is your left side. If you didn't know, it tells me like obviously I need to use my left hand more, and I've been doing that, just like brushing my teeth with my left hand, or like trying to eat with my left hand, or do like certain things that I usually do with my right hand with my left hand, because we are told like you're right-handed, don't use the left hand. They see you writing with your left hand in school, they're like, use your right hand, so our right hand is a lot more strength than our left, so that's why our right hands get more like stressed out and like just like too much, and like your left hand isn't as strong, right? So my left hand isn't that strong. Tell your own story. um, so yeah, in Maori culture, mana mana is many things. It is honor to have. Mana is to have great authority, presence, or prestige. It is respect. So, literally, I was just standing in the kitchen. Maso mana popped in my head. It's literally like so many downloads from the universe in like one. Because like the first thing, it was like Japanese, meaning well. And like, I'm well. But then like I just clicked on all these other things in like other languages, and like I got all of this, and I had to write it down so I could like remember to be able to tell you guys on like one clip. And so like basically like I haven't like sat down and like recorded a video yet, because I do have like emails that I need to like answer, questions, but like I've just been doing like so much, that basically like I'm just like recording little clips, and like I feel like it's easier. Like at first when I started this channel, like I just wanted to be like so perfect, like this video is gonna be a certain topic and this video is gonna be a certain topic, and like it doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to like spiritual channels have like certain topics for each one. Like it doesn't matter what you talk about, it's your channel, it's my channel, so it's gonna be a lot of updates, because like stuff has been happening for me, not to me, and so I just wanted to tell the story about work yesterday and how much growth I have, because I literally stopped myself. Like I was literally about to yell at this girl that I was training with, and like I literally stopped 2 words in and like walked away. And then when she kept like saying like little things, I literally like just looked her in the eyes and was like, it's okay, you don't have to do it for me, it's okay. But let me restart because I messed up the words. I literally looked her in the eyes and was like, you don't have to do it for me, it's okay that I'm not remembering, I've only been here 3 days, it's okay. And she was like, but then like she lost her words, she didn't even like finish her sentence. And like I was just so proud of myself for like not yelling at her, because I was like so ready to like just yell at her, and I was like, no, you don't need to do that. And like I would have gotten a much different response if I did yell at her. she probably would have came off like more aggressively than when I like just talked very calmly and said it's okay, you know. So I was just like, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. Like, you could have yelled at her, but you stopped and just said it so calmly and nicely. And then I went to the bathroom, and this like later I went to the bathroom, and when I came out I was like counting my steps, and I started from like 5, 6, 7, 8, and by the time I got in there, like I was getting my wallet and I was still counting out loud, and she was like right there, like 15, 16. Like, I don't care, I talk to myself all day at work or at home, like whatever. Talking to yourself is like so amazing. Like, there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself, and I feel like, I mean, I can't assume people, but in Atlanta, the buses, like, there was people that did talk to themselves, and I just feel like other people, which I don't know for sure, but other people hearing that, thinking they're crazy, but honestly, talking to yourself is very, like, stress relieving. Not that I've been stressed out, but, like, you just figure stuff out, and, like, you gotta talk to yourself, like, you know, figure out what things that you don't like about yourself, you know, because when I started putting my phone down and started being in real life and reality, whatever, reality, but I just started figuring out all this stuff about myself, like, and that I was distracted by social media and like all this stuff and music being played all the time, and like, you know, figure yourself out, because no one else can do it for you. You know yourself best. And yeah, there was something else I wanted to say. Let me think about it. I'll be right back. I really can't remember, and I really need to go get dressed, so I'm just gonna come back with more information later. But love you guys. Love yourself. Please. Another thing, like, that I was working on, and why am I saying was, that I am working on, is that, like, separating myself from, like, boys and men, because I was, like, just so, like, into that, like, that's all I wanted, like, that's all I was thinking about, and, like, it's not good to, like, only think about that. So, like, I was separating myself and, like, just not seeing them as, like, tools, and, like, what I can get from them, and, like their looks, because how they are on the outside is, like, it's their ego. It's not who they actually are. It's just what they look like. Like, we are not this body. Like, I always freaking say, this is not me. This in here is me. And, like, they could look so good on the outside. I could look so good on the outside. I do. But, like, you don't know what type of person I am unless you ask questions or you, like, talk to me, you know. You can't just assume that I'm a good person because I look like whatever, you know. So when I was, like, at my job, I realized, see how windy it is? Okay. So I realized that I kept, like, because I didn't realize, why am I saying, okay, I'm so sorry. Let me, like, start this over. I did not realize that the place that I live, almost said it, the place that I live has, like, those type of men that came in, and I was, like, so unexpecting it. And I didn't explain, I just said those type of men. There was fine ass man, like, 3 people walked in, 3 men walked in, like, this guy, he was, like, so fine. I was like, oh, this is what has blank, like, the city I live in. oh, because like I didn't realize I just didn't realize that. So yeah, that's what I meant. So like every time, because we can see out the door, every time like a guy would come, not every time, but like I would like, oh my gosh, why can't I talk? Guys, you're struggling. You're seeing me struggle. So this is like real. I'm not about to cut none of this out because I'm not editing these videos because it's like raw, natural, and that takes extra work, you know. But um, for example, yesterday there was a guy I saw through the door, and I was like, ugh, there's another guy. Let me fix my hair. Let me fix my jacket. Like, and I was like, why am I doing all of this? Like, it literally doesn't matter. Like, he's a human being, and like I just have to keep reminding myself because like I just started doing this, and like I just started trying to separate myself from like guys in that certain light that I had put them in before. And um, then when I was in the bathroom, I was like, let me hurry up. Like, I'm missing all the guys. I might be missing the guy, any guy. That I was like, what are you saying? Like, they're missing you. Like, what? Stop thinking like that. And it's hard because like they as in like the entities, whatever, they sexualize like women, and like I feel like the same way with men and whatever, like obviously. So like I was like, they're missing you. Like, shut up. Like, what are you saying? Like and I know like I don't have to be like hard on myself, you know, like at all. Like, it's okay to think that someone is like fine, you know, but you don't have to like do the most, you know. Like, it's not a down thing to like say, oh, he's fine, or oh, she's fine, you know. Because you know I do the same thing to girls, like, or for girls. Like if I see like a woman or a girl that's like really pretty or whatever, I say that same thing in my head. You know, it's not just guys. You know, it's just like sexualizing them is like not a good thing or not a up thing, you know. Or like always thinking about like dick, you know, because like I didn't say it, but I have to add it, some, let it make sense or make it make sense. And like how Vaughn said, if anyone, or maybe I should tell you guys to watch Vaughn 2 Cut, because like I've learned a lot from Vaughn, So, and Apollo, you know. But I always like, you always have to question what anybody's saying. Like, all three of them question any spiritual person, any like person outside of spirituality. Like, question literally every single thing. Like, don't believe what you hear. But like one thing that Vaughn said was like, girls think the same way as guys about like sex, like how guys walk around like looking at girls like wanting to like have sex with them. Like, girls do the same thing. Like you see a guy, or I see a guy in the past, not now, but like I would be like, dang, like maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. I won't say it out loud, but you know what you should know what I'm implying. But it's like, you know, like you don't have to like think about that all the time, and then when you do think about it all the time, it really like consumes you. So that's it. But like, yeah, it's not like a down thing to say someone's like attractive. That's all.